Imagine thinking you are the king of devotion, the ride-or-die partner everyone admires, only to realize that you've been nothing but a side note in someone else's twisted love story. Yes, I'm talking about Papoose, once hailed as the embodiment of loyalty in the hip-hop world, now humiliated yet again as Claressa Shields drops a bombshell by sharing intimate moments with her fiancé. And shockingly, it's not him. The man who once believed he was the main act suddenly finds himself produced to the ultimate punchline in a game he didn't even know he was playing. Behind Claressa's poised smile and curated social media presence, a storm of manipulation, secrecy, and betrayal has been quietly brewing, and the internet has erupted in disbelief, memes, and heated debates. This isn't just another celebrity breakup. It's a public takedown, a narrative of heartbreak, and a reminder that in the world of fame, loyalty can sometimes be nothing more than a carefully orchestrated illusion. To fully grasp the magnitude of this scandal, let's start with the central figures. Papoose, the rapper celebrated for his lyrical talent and supposed unshakable loyalty, particularly towards his wife Rima, has long been viewed as a paragon of devotion. In the often cutthroat world of hip-hop, he was the guy who would stick around no matter the circumstances, a man whose word was his bond, a figure who represented honor and reliability. That image, carefully built over years, suddenly finds itself teetering on the edge of ruin. Enter Claressa Shields, a two-time Olympic boxing champion, a powerhouse in the ring, and now, unexpectedly, a queen of heartbreak and calculated deception. Their relationship began quietly, almost as whispers behind closed doors, hidden from the glaring eyes of the public. Fans watched with cautious hope, believing that Papoose might have found redemption after past drama and that this union could be a fresh chapter, a love story built on loyalty and admiration. But as with all carefully constructed images, the cracks began to show, subtle at first, almost imperceptible. Cropped photos, vague captions, and social media posts that hinted at something more complex than a simple romance. Behind the scenes, sources indicate that Claressa Shields was not just a strong, admired athlete. She was a master of calculated charm and strategic positioning, a woman who knew exactly how to manipulate public perception while maintaining control of the narrative. The breaking point came in the form of a single viral photo, one image that would send shockwaves through social media and beyond. Claressa Shields appeared arm in arm with another man, flashing a massive engagement ring with a smile that seemed to scream new beginnings. The caption read, "Another year I bring it in with my fiancé, Redart 2020, be good to us." Fans were stunned. Who was this man? Why had Claressa never introduced him before? And more importantly, what did this mean for Papoose, who many believed was the loyal partner in this high-profile romance? The internet erupted. Hashtags like #SidePapoose and #ClaressaPlayedHim began trending, memes and fiery opinions flooded timelines, and celebrities weighed in with cryptic posts and pointed commentary. Joe Budden's deleted tweets and 50 Cent's savage memes only fueled the fire, highlighting just how far-reaching this scandal had become. Sources close to the situation revealed a shocking truth. According to insiders, Papoose was essentially a pawn in a much larger, more complex game. While the rapper was presented as the loyal, dependable partner for public appearances, Claressa's real relationship, strategically hidden, continued in the background, fully orchestrated by her fiancé, who not only managed her brand, but also pulled the strings financially and emotionally. The betrayal, it seems, was not only personal, but calculated, a multi-layered plan designed to maintain appearances while the true relationship flourished behind the scenes. The fallout from this revelation has been intense and widespread. Eyewitnesses recount a scene straight out of a movie. After the viral photo surfaced, Papoose reportedly appeared at a studio party, calm on the surface but visibly simmering beneath. When confronted, he erupted, emotions boiling over, and security had to step in as he grappled with the betrayal in front of peers and fans alike. The man who once preached loyalty, who represented steadfast devotion, now found himself publicly humiliated, a figure whose dignity had been manipulated for someone else's gain. Social media did not hold back. Memes depicting Papoose as a sidekick in his own story spread like wildfire, and hashtags dissecting every aspect of the situation became a trending phenomenon. The public was both fascinated and outraged, with heated debates about loyalty, manipulation, and the often blurred lines between personal and professional relationships in the world of fame. But the scandal did not stop at social media. Leaked texts, voice notes, and emails allegedly from Claressa's PR team revealed a carefully crafted, 5-phase media strategy designed to portray Claressa as relatable and Papoose as the perfect, loyal partner. One particularly damning message quoted Claressa herself: "He's sweet, but he's not my future." Pap was the buffer. The cold, calculated nature of this operation painted Papoose as an unwitting participant in a game he had no idea he was playing. And now let's talk about the man at the center of the storm: Claressa's fiancé, whom sources have dubbed Jay. Jay is not merely a romantic interest. He is a longtime business partner and strategist behind Claressa's empire. While Papoose was the face of loyalty for the cameras, Jay was the unseen architect of her career trajectory, managing sponsorships, brand deals, and the meticulous crafting of Claressa's public image. Leaked documents show detailed contracts between Claressa and Jay outlining financial stakes, exclusivity clauses, and even specific strategies for managing the Papoose situation, ensuring that he remained silent while the true relationship took shape behind the scenes. The level of orchestration here is staggering. Meanwhile, social media reactions were brutal. Every post Claressa shared, every smile and gesture with Jay, was scrutinized and dissected, with hashtags like #ClaressaFiancé trending globally. Fans and critics alike debated her motives, branding her a master manipulator and a calculated strategist, while Papoose, legally gagged, retreated into silence, quietly preparing for a legal and emotional comeback. The scandal's impact extended far beyond memes and social media commentary. Legal experts indicate that Papoose is now building a high-stakes case for emotional damages and breach of contract, claiming he was misled and exploited. At the same time, Claressa and Jay are preparing a robust defense, emphasizing privacy and complexity, but the leaked messages and audio recordings tell a different story, one of manipulation, calculation, and emotional exploitation. The emotional toll on Papoose has reportedly been devastating. Friends close to him describe sleepless nights, isolation, and the crushing weight of betrayal. Yet, amidst the heartbreak, there is resilience. Sources close to the rapper claim he is quietly planning a public return, a reclamation of his narrative, and a fight for justice and personal vindication. And finally, after months of silence, Papoose steps back into the spotlight, not with anger or revenge tracks, but with vulnerability and honesty. In a heartfelt live stream, he shares his truth. "I was more than a side piece. I was a man who gave his all, only to be used in a game I didn't even know I was playing. This ends now." His words struck a chord across social media, igniting a wave of support with hashtags like #JusticeForPapoose and #LoyaltyMatters trending worldwide. Fans and celebrities alike praised his courage to speak his truth despite immense pressure to remain silent. Meanwhile, Claressa Shields remains unshaken publicly, continuing to focus on her career and projecting strength, while leaked communications and private recordings continue to fuel speculation about the calculated nature of her actions. Legal battles loom large, public opinion remains divided, and the debate over loyalty, manipulation, and fame's hidden power plays continues to rage across social platforms. This saga is not just about betrayal or scandal, it is a stark illustration of the complicated dynamics of celebrity life, where personal relationships, public perception, and business interests intertwine in ways most fans could never imagine. Papoose, despite public humiliation, has begun to reclaim his narrative, participating in community events, reconnecting with his roots, and preparing for a high-stakes legal battle that could reshape the conversation around celebrity manipulation and exploitation. Claressa and Jay, on the other hand, continue to build their empire, navigating the storm with calculated poise, but the shadow of controversy and leaked documents follows them closely. Even Remy Ma, Papoose's wife, has re-entered the narrative with cryptic posts hinting at loyalty, respect, and truth, adding yet another layer of intrigue to this already complex story. So, what does this saga teach us? Loyalty can be a commodity, love can be a strategy, and in the world of fame, appearances are often a carefully orchestrated illusion. Papoose's story is one of betrayal, resilience, and the fight to reclaim dignity in a world that thrives on manipulation. Claressa Shields' story demonstrates the power of strategy and public image, highlighting how closely personal and professional worlds can intersect. But now it's your turn. Was Papoose the loyal hero who got played, or was he a willing participant in this twisted game? Is Claressa the mastermind,